Hi. Well, it's quite a day in the news cycle. What's going on in Iran is also close to my heart. My stepfather is German born. He was the personal doctor to the sister of the Shah of Iran. I'm Clary Blazer Bazaglo, reincarnation of Mary Magdalene. I am the divine feminine. So I bring this up because I've spent my whole life going around the world doing all kinds of things I didn't know were all connected, but they are all connected. My soul has a plan. So, how is Iran part of my soul's plan? Is what I'm here to talk about today. And I know you can see the picture next to me of the riot in LA, and we'll get to that in a minute. But I just kind of bring that up to make everybody clear about how challenging these times are. Um, so my stepfather, let's get back to him. His name was Erhard Schinzel. He passed away about 7 years ago. Um, and he was German born, and he was born in Sudetenland. And it's not Germany anymore. But yeah, around World War II. And he became a medic in the army, and then he went to go on to become a naturopath, which means he can do all medicine except for gynecology and pain medication administration. Did everything else. He's so incredible that when he met the sister of the Shah of Iran, the princess, I don't remember her name. I met the princess and I met the aunt. Um, no, I didn't meet the princess. I met the aunt. That's right. Um, and she hired him to be her personal doctor because he was able to give shots so well and gave her a massage. And so he moved to Iran and lived there for like 10 years before the Ayatollah took over and they were exiled. Okay, so, and then he traveled around the world with the family, and they even went to Israel where he met the prime minister and the president, and they gave the princess a special coin from Israel, and I forgot to bring it upstairs, but I have it downstairs, and you can buy one of those coins like $800, but he gave it to me right before he passed away, and I know I'll give it to my son. That's my son's painting, um, but I have the coin that the Israeli prime minister gave to the sister of the Shah of Iran way before I ever knew I was going to marry an Israeli man. Like, how crazy is that? But this is how our souls show us where we're connected and where we're meant to do work. And, right now in Iran, like, no one wants Islam anymore. And a couple months ago, I said, Islam is a terrorist organization. I have a master's degree in East Asian religious studies. I speak Chinese. I've lived in China, studied in China, and right now China is burning and destroying mosques because they have long known that Islam is a terrorist organization and does not assimilate. As we're seeing, there's all kinds of like this whole Somali thing. They wanted to come here to live as Somalis here, not be Americans. Okay? So I just thought I'd share a little bit more about how important it is to kind of look for those signs and synchronicities in your life, and rely on that. Believe in that it means something. And if you don't know what a sign or synchronicity means, just put it on the shelf. Come back to it later, like I did just now. When I saw this news report and Benny Johnson did another report, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to make a video because this is me too. I am connected to Iran. My ex-husband's mother is from Iraq. She moved from Iraq to Israel when she was 14 years old, lived in a tent for 3 years. I'm connected to Israel, France, Switzerland, Ireland, China, Korea, Thailand, Australia. I've been to Australia. I mean, they got a lot of work to do there too. So, as divine feminine, as the divine feminine, I unearth wounds. So all these connections help me kind of dig down deep in the shadow of a collective, like the shadow of Iran, and help them bring it out because it's in my heart. It's special in my heart. My stepfather loved Iran, and I live in Southern California, and the family ended up settling in Montecito, and my mom met my stepfather in Santa Barbara, California, which is all right there, and I went to my UCSB. So my mom was in Santa Barbara because of me, and then she met Earhart in Santa Barbara, and he happened to be the personal doctor to the sister of the Shah of Iran. And then I married an Israeli man, and my mom was with a man who lived in Iran, who's German. And my maiden name is Swiss German. It's like, it's just, we're here for a reason. Our souls have a purpose. And you might not know yours yet, but you will. Open your heart to it. It's true. You're a soul having a human experience. Well, thanks for listening. I just thought I would just draw this connection for everyone that it's important. All of these connections are important. They all teach us a part of ourselves. They show us our past. They connect us to our future. So open your heart to signs and synchronicities. You never know what's going to happen. Anyway, please like and subscribe. Take care. Bye.